Good evening, everyone. This is day 22. How are you doing, everyone? Thank you very much for your comment, everyone. Urban Cox, thank you very much for your comment. And Jason, thank you as always. And Mondo, thank you very much. And Ayaka-san, arigatou gozaimasu. Urban Cox, very good. Thank you. And it seems to be everything is fine, including sound. Yeah, recently I often have a sound problem, but it all seems to be fine at the moment. So this is 22, day 22. The title is Experience. So I want to share about some of my experiences, and I wanted to share your experience. And before talking about that, I want to talk about the definition of experience for tonight. Now you're listening to my previous recording on YouTube. Thank you very much for coming back, everyone. And if you're watching for this live stream for the first time, my name is Yogetsu Akasaka. I'm a Japanese Zen Buddhist monk and also a live looping artist. I make my track spontaneously with my vocal sound using Loopstation and play handpan. So I'm waiting for your comments, where you're listening from and what you're doing right now. And Wei, thank you very much for your comment. And Yukiko-san, いつもありがとうございます。So, today's title is experience. So what is experience? Like for me, experience is something you feel, like you physically feel, and which is something like more sense, and it's just it's more like real than like than anything what you think about, or yes, you think about in your mind. So experience is beyond your thought. So experience is something just like you directly feel. So we often avoid something you experience. Like for example, like negative feelings. Yeah, mostly like in most cases we want to avoid negative feelings. You know, when someone say to you just something bad, or like when someone criticizes you, you don't want to accept it. You know, like you want to justify yourself. You want to just, you know, you want to avoid that feeling, negative feeling. So we sometimes avoid to experience like something. even though there, it is very important to just directly feel that feeling. So like experience itself, it doesn't have like positive or negative. Experience itself, it's just experience. And thank you very much for your comment. From Italy, Massimiliano. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. I got some comment from someone from Italy that someone yes, I get some comment from Italy. So I hope like in Italy something is happening. And Izara, thank you very much for your comment as always. And from Thailand, thank you. Yes, I talked to someone from Thailand today. I want to talk about it later. And it's also the reason why I chose experience as a title for tonight. And Sanko Bro, thank you very much for your comment. Konbanwa. So konbanwa means actually good evening in Japanese. And Yukiko-san, konbanwa. Yes. So experience is physical reception. Yes. Right. And wait, so music. Okay, thank you very much for your comment in Japanese. Right, so experience. So like Izara said, so experience is like, for me, it's something like physically, like experience. Physically, you feel something. You feel physically, like you can say reception. Recept something physically. So it's very direct and very presence. So it's actually beyond our thought. Chefu, thank you very much for your comment. From Malaysia, thank you. Always happy to see your first comment from Asian countries. Because Asian countries in the evening, you know. In the United States, it's very early morning or in the middle of midnight. So like for this time, like people in the United States or North America, Canada, it's kind of really hard to watch this live stream. That's one of the reasons I'm trying to do this live stream in the afternoon on weekend, so that everyone can watch this live stream. In the United States, it'll be in the evening time. In Asian countries, it'll be in the afternoon or in the late morning. Alright, so my music is actually, I'm doing my music because I'd like you to experience something through my music. So for me, music should be something that supports you to experience something, supports you to inspire something. That's my purpose of making music or playing music. So the first experience for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. And that was my first song for tonight. And I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for your comment, everyone. And Pimbros, thank you as always. And Chenma, thank you very much for your support. As always. And Koga-san, こんばんは。ありがとうございます。And from Thailand, post from YouTube. So, everyone from YouTube, welcome. Naremon, thank you very much as always. And Asuka-san, arigato. Samantha, thank you too. And Michael English, thank you very much for your comment. To Ruth. Alright, so I've been talking about experience as a title for tonight. So experience is something like you physically like feel, physically recept, physically, you know, like yes, sense. Yes, so it's very direct and very presence. So you can't deny your experience because like experience itself has no like it's just there. So you just experience it. So you wanna sometimes you really wanna avoid it or you wanna deny it. You wanna just press it. You push it. Just push it and like hide it. And but sometimes you really wanna just accept it. You really wanna just feel it when it's very like positive feeling. But experience is very important for each of us to know what is actually there. Yes, so yes, the reason why I wanted to talk about experience is actually I'm trying to do something new, and I had an interview today about an experience that I'm going to have or that I'm going to serve. I'm going to propose. Yes, so I can't really talk about like in detail because it's not decided yet. But if it's passed, I'm gonna talk about it maybe someday in a couple of weeks. That'll be my new challenge, and I hope you like it, and I hope you all join that experience. So experience is something that like people in the world want to have, or people in the world tend to think more important than possession. Like in these like 40, 50 years, like we human beings have been just pursuing, to like possession, to possess anything we want. So we buy a house, we buy a car, we buy, like in Japan, like washing machine, refrigerator, and what else? Like there are like three big tools as really something very important for our daily life. And the TV, yes. Yeah, so like in Japan, people wanted to have, and like people just work so hard and buy like anything they want. So the possession was really important for everyone. But now, like things are like there are too many things, so many things. We can just buy like most of the things we want to have, like especially in countries like such as Japan or in the United States, like for example, smartphone. Like now everyone has a smartphone, even if it's not like a brand new one. But like in Africa, if you go to Africa, like many people have a smartphone already. But smartphone is really advanced technology, based on the really advanced technology. So it should be very expensive, but like some of them are really expensive. But but for most people, like if it's a cheaper one, like most people can get it, and some of them are like almost free. So the possession is like recently not that important as before. So, and people started to think that maybe possession is not connected to like real happiness, because like more and more people realized that I'm not really happy, even though like socially I'm very successful. Like for example, like someone who got really rich, but they're not really happy. That's why like many people like in the United States like started to do practice meditation, and mindfulness got really popular among people who became rich, and who like for businessmen, like entrepreneurs, like for people who are getting rich, and but they are like they don't really know what the real happiness, or what is really happy about life. So people, more and more people, just realizing that like happiness is not outside of us, but inside of us. So when you feel like happiness in yourself, like, and you experience that. And when you feel really sad, or you feel very angry, or anxious, or like, or even suffering, you experience. So when you're really experiencing it, you don't really think about I'm experiencing blah blah blah. You just directly feel. So thank you very much for your comment, Mr. Dur. Hello, Lao Ben. Thank you very much for your comment. Change your mind. It's good to have an unforgettable experience. Yeah. It's enough to cherish what you currently have. Yes. So, what is your unforgettable experience? Yes. What is your unforgettable experience? So, what is my unforgettable experience? It's interesting. Yes, what is my unforgettable experiences? My unforgettable experience, one of them is actually my very first stage my very first beatbox stage. It was in the United in the UK in England when I was exchange student in England. That was like just after I started beatboxing. Like I was beatboxing for half a year or something at that time. Then when I showed my beatboxing to my friend, to my British friend at that time, like he was really amazed. And he just recommended me to get on the stage in a student hall and as a student party. So there are like so many people in the student hall at that event, at that night, and like a guest DJ was like was a DJ from BBC radio, and yeah, he was a big guest, and I beatboxed before him with my Japanese friend who was a rapper. He was Japanese, of course, and like he rapped in Japanese and the beatbox, and like people loved it, and like I was wearing like a Japanese traditional like a cloth like called jinbei, and like my friend too, and like I did beatboxing, like people love it. I did really like I was like that was my first stage in like yeah, so and I just felt like like in front of many people I beatbox, and I had no idea if they liked, but they just really liked it. Yes, so that was a bit my very first stage, and it was very successful. Yes, that's how I am here. So that is one of my unforgettable experiences. Yes. So what else? What is your unforgettable experience? So unforgettable experiences just often change your life, like me. What is other unforgettable experience? Like my unforgettable experiences are like I only can remember like it's very it's just it's about like all about my live performances. So like doing something in front of people, it's just my life work. It's something that I can learn so many things like from what I do in front of people. So like doing something in front of people, expressing yourself in front of people, sometimes people think, oh, just you want to just show up, or you just want to like stand out like in front of people. Maybe it's right, and in like somehow, but yeah, like, for many people, or like for me at least, it's just something I can learn what I am, who I am, or like, so anything I experience from like showing up in front of people and doing something, and like, you know, sometimes get failed, sometimes really successful, I don't know. So like everything is experience, something very important for me. It's like, for example, like when I was basking in New York or in Australia, like, you know, every day I do beatbox, like in the street, even though like most people just walk by, you know, most people don't really care about me. So like I do beatbox, like I perform in front of people, but no one basically want my performance. You know, if you get on the stage, just play, like people actually get ready to watch. But if you play in the street, no one actually expecting what you do. But you perform, you play music, or you do like juggling or whatever, drawing a picture. Like when people pay attention to you, you feel something. And when people just go away, also you feel something. You know, that'll be the experience you physically feel, and like, which is just no thinking. It's just experience, you know. So experience is very important. That like in terms of compassion or tolerance or love, even love, you know, or yes, or empathy, that kind of things. Like if you haven't experienced that kind of things, you can't like feel empathy. You don't understand what they're feeling. So I experience many things through performing, and through that are experienced through my gig, or the performing in the street, or like doing a theater show, or blah blah blah, you know. So like for some people, they experience something important through their what they really want to do. I think that's the key. Through what they really want to do. Is there a thank you for educating me to understand more in Buddhism? Thank you for your comment. And for example, many Chin Mar, Mr. Mar. Many the first time I saw rainbow. Wow. Fair for the first time. Meet friend for the first time. That's a good answer. Yeah, I like it. The first time I became a friend with a cat. The first time I decided to listen to the live broadcast every day. Wow. You mean this live broadcast? If so, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, so and my unforgettable experience is actually the like my video on Facebook went viral, and it was just like unforgettable experience. It's just like, for me it was like, oh, like people in the world like found me, you know. It's because of that like a very good video I shot in the studio. Yes, but it was a very first experience with that. People in the world found me, and that's how I started this live stream. You know, that's how I started this live stream. You know, speaking in English. It's like, for me, like if I do this in English, some Japanese people just go away. It was kind of like a dilemma, but I just decided to do this in English because like people in the world understand it, and some Japanese still listen to my live stream, even though I'm speaking English. So I hope, though my English is still not perfect, people wanna study English. I mean, like Japanese people, if they watch my live stream to study English, that would be my pleasure. So, today's title is experience. So, experience is something very precious, very important, very present. And what? So the second experience for tonight. Oh, my progress is fast. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, so I'm doing this every day actually, and like I'm always trying to do something new, not to get tired of myself, because everyday live stream is just like, it's kind of sometimes like it's like it pressures me, like, oh, I have to do this today, and but because I decided to do this, but if I'm trying to do something new, like always trying to do something new, like there's no reason, like it's not, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna get tired of it, because everything is always new, always just challenging, Mondo, thank you very much for your comment. I enjoy the music and the Dharma chat. Dharma chat, yes, I like that word. Yes, like Dharma talk, Dharma chat. Like, I'm chatting. So really casual Dharma talk. That's what I want to do. And if I wear like a really very traditional like robe and like sitting like this and hello everyone, like that's not gonna be me. I do. Yes, of course I do. Like in a certain situation, of course, but like not in front of you guys. And your English is great. Thank you so much. I'm still learning English. I'm still learning. Like, yes, because I want to speak English like as well as my Japanese. And Leon, oh, I wish you remix Daihishu sometimes. How come you know that chanting? I never done that in this live stream, even though Daihishu is one of the most popular sutras in Zen Buddhism in Japan. Oh, Leon, thank you very much for your comment. Is that your first comment, Leon? Thank you. So now, whoa. The number of people who are watching on YouTube is kind of like increasing. But Facebook is more than that. Thank you so much. All right, so second experience for tonight. も得意無所得もないさったえはんにゃはらみたごしむけげむけげこごくくんにさいでんの無足行めは三世小仏へはんにゃはらみたごとくはのくたら三脈三陽来五地はんにゃはらみた世内自主世内名手世の上手世無道の主の上必細工真実公公説般若あらみた主聖説主圧にゃてにゃてあらにゃてはらそにゃて無事そわかんにゃしよ Thank you very much for watching. That was my second experience for tonight. So yes, experience through music, especially live music, is actually something that changed my life. So live music is also like direct like experience. Very presence. Something you really feel. Yes. So first time I went to see a gig was when I was in high school. I went to see a band. I went to see a like band festival, and it was like a punk rock festival, and like people like mosh and like swim in the cloud, you know. And like I tried to do that, and like I did it. When I did it, that was like so exciting. Yes, that was like unforgettable experiences. So experience, like for me, unforgettable experience is most of them are actually related to music. Alright, so thank you very much for your comment, everyone.ダルさん、こんばんは、僧侶様ということでありがとうございます。いつもありがとうございます。And Maru Yoru, thank you. And Yukio さん、ありがとうございます。And Mr. Mar found a way to open subtitles. Oh, click the gear icon in the lower right corner, the first row of settings. Yes. So it's really amazing that like Google or Facebook can automatically translate. Alright. Oh, so Mr. Ma, you're watching both YouTube and Facebook. Yes, like on YouTube, that'll be like subtitles, automatic subtitles. Maybe Facebook too. And Izara, thank you, Master, for your English. It can help me to learn from you, sir. Because I can't understand Japanese, yes. And Thailand is hard to look for Zen Master to teach us. But Thailand, we have a traditional like Buddhism, right? I think is it Theravada? Like for us, like for Japanese monks, like Theravada is something we don't really have. Like we don't have a Theravada temple. Like we have like Theravada like a retreat center where I actually went to like do like meditation retreat. So I did like a 10 days of practice for Vipassana meditation. That was really good experience. Yes, so I totally recommend you everyone to join a Vipassana meditation retreat. Like it's everywhere. Of course, in Japan, it's in Chiba and in Kyoto. Like there are two places that you can practice Vipassana meditation for 10 days. Like and like fee is like donation, so like you can choose any amount of money for that. What's going on in Thailand? You know, like traditional Buddhism. Like for me, for us Japanese, like Thailand is very traditional. Like they are very having like a strict precepts. Like though we have in Japan too, but it's just, you know, so Japan is very it's different from other countries in terms of Buddhism. I hope it goes in a good way, but yes. So like Japan, like Japanese Buddhism, now it's a turning point, and that we need to actually find our new way to deliver Buddhism to people. Because like for Japanese temple, like our job is actually doing funerals and memorial services. Like it's all about for like people who died already. But Buddhism is not something for dead people, like who people who always passed away. Yes. So Buddhism is something like for us living in the world. So the Buddhism is something that we have less sufferings, less anxieties, and if we have less sufferings and less anxieties, what we're gonna have, and it's not something we're going to have, but it'll be something we will realize, or we will feel, or even we will experience. So we just something will show up, and you realize that they were even before you realize it. That's we call it Dharma or Buddha nature. Yes, Buddha nature. It's something we already have, but most of us don't really even realize that we already have inside of ourselves. Or you can say just compassion, love and compassion. Right. So Leon, thank you very much for your comment. And Koke Dharma, I like your name, thank you. So yes, people on YouTube, now more than 10 people. It's increasing, thank you. Facebook is okay, but no YouTube. Okay, you mean the subtitles, okay. Do you practice Zen? Of course. I'm a Zen monk. Yeah, so there's some more things I wanna talk about. Like, there's some more things I wanna do on this live stream. I can't really talk about it because if I say that, I have to promise, and then if when it's done, when it's get ready, I'm gonna talk about it. But there's some more things I wanna share with you guys. There's something very important for our daily life, and it's something that we can learn. We can learn a lot of things from that. That's what I want to talk about. That's it. I'm looking forward to do that, man. I'm looking forward to doing that new thing. Yes. Thank you very much, comment. Yes, Buddhism for the man, not the dead man. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Okay. And Lisa, thank you very much for comment. Wisdom and compassion, the two wings of the bird. Anyway, to practice them for common people at home. Because it's kind of really hard to say, like what is Zen, because then it's something we can't really talk about, but you experience, So there's a word in Zen, in English, it'll be something that you can't say in words. Can be said in words. Because it's something you experience. And mindfulness. Many of you have heard of mindfulness, right? So mindfulness is just is very it's experience. Mindfulness is just fully experience what you really feeling at the moment. Like, for example, with your ears, or of course you can mindfully eat food, and mindful listening, of course mindful meditation. Meditation is actually basically, it should be mindful. It should be like any kind of meditation should be mindful. So mindful meditation, like, it's kind of like weird way of saying, but it's okay. So mindful, like breathing, of course. So meditation is like, for many meditation methods, like mindful breathing is a gateway. It's just for first step. For example, if you Vipassana meditation, you do is just concentrate on your breathing, so which is mindful breathing. And mindfulness is something that you experience, you see or you feel what you really recept, or what you actually experiencing at the moment in your side, and you just feel it without any judgment. So we tend to think like, okay, it's like, for example, when you're doing meditation, like if you're a beginner, like you'll be like, am I right? Am I doing right? Or that kind of thing. So you think about it. Am I doing right? Or something. Oh, I'm feeling bad. I'm having a backache, or my knees hurt, or that kind of things. So just keep on, just concentrate on your breathing. So that's the first step. So that's the mindful breathing. And yes, so mindfulness is just, you can apply to anything. If it's something you use with your senses, like with your five senses, if you use one of them very carefully, it'll be mindful something. That's what I think. And 電波宇宙さん、ありがとうございます。前どうも浄化されましたということで。So電波宇宙, he's saying like he's purifying. Thank you very much. Oh, Lisa, we are ready for your Dharma download. I like it, right? And Mr. Mar, in my opinion, Buddhism is most of a belief. Believe him, he always exists in the mind. To him, encourage people to good things. That's one of the perspectives for Buddhism. Yes, that's true. So there's a sect called Pure Land. They believe actually Amitabha, which is existence beyond time and space. I like that too. But like existence beyond time and space, what is actually that? You can imagine it. Like if there is some existence, even if it's in your side, even if it's something just you just imagine. You just imagine like existence beyond time and space. What kind of existence is that? So like in Buddhism, it's called like Amitabha. So Namo Amitabha, which means like homage to Amitabha. So like you can say like I'm just like, okay, maybe like in a maybe you can say like I'm just same as Amitabha, or and just like get it's kind of hard to say. I like, or you could say like I am Amitabha, or I am like in English, like homage to Amitabha means like Namo Amitabha, but in an easier way to understand or easier way to express, maybe it'll be something like I am Amitabha. It's kind of like a affirmation that like you affirmation that you believe in or you are something. It's a mantra actually. So in Pure Land, like they say Namo Amitabha, and that's the main practice for them. So in that case, like okay, they believe in Amitabha, and if they believe in that, they'll be saved. That's the way. But I don't deny it. Actually, it's kind of like it's just a different way of that, like realizing Buddha nature. So in Zen Buddhism, we just sit and just experience, So if we do something in a, let's say in a flow, or how could I say, like if we are really into it, you'll be somewhere, but not somewhere, but like it's actually here, but you'll be experienced. You will experience, it's kind of hard to say. And then Pauchu-san, Pandan can read the book named Zen and Motorcycle Maintenance to understand them better. You mean a Dhammapada? Kana? Distinguish Wallow Suju. Oh, I can't read your name, but just let me tell you. Tell me how to pronounce your name. Suju. It's just really hard to say, pronounce. Automated space drain. Anyway, okay. Thank you very much for your comment. And Pandan, Jason, in the void. Void is actually an interesting idea, and actually I think it's really connected to emptiness in Buddhism, in Japanese ku. Medusa. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so let's go to the final experience for tonight. So today's title was experience. That was a really interesting talk. Thank you very much for your comment, everyone. Okay. Is that I'm confused with his English sentence. Maybe I think the master can go by him. Okay. All right. So people thought various. So and if we misunderstand someone, that's the cause of like any kind of trouble, and any kind of trouble happens that misunderstanding or like a lack of understanding and a lack of tolerance or lack of like understanding that like what they really want to say, or why they're thinking like that, or why they are saying like that. So alright, just let's go to the last song. Thank you very much for watching tonight. And yes, your donation is always will be appreciated. There's a PayPal link in description. You can choose any amount of money, any type of currencies. So, last song for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. That was the last song for tonight. Yes. How do you feel today? Mr. Herder. Like a yin yang symbol. Yes, so like yin yang is from Taoism or Taoism, which is actually very influenced Zen Buddhism. So when Zen went to China, it's just combined with Chinese traditional religions, and Taoism is actually one of them, and it was very similar and close to Zen, and that's how it's like kind of combined and came to Japan. Yukio-san, I'm relaxed, thank you. Thank you very much too. Yes, it was calm. Christian, thank you very much for comment. It's like for me, it's good to see someone's talking to each other on the chat. Thank you very much, Christian. Alright, so this is the end for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed. The title was Experience. I really talked about my experience and like experience about Buddhism, experience about like anything, everything. And I was glad to know your experience, and I was just I was glad to share my experience. Like most of them are very about music. It means like, so like my life event was really related to music. That's how I am here. Okay, Maru Yoru, thank you very much for your comment. So I'm actually glad that okay, people are watching on YouTube. Actually, yes, increasing, and it's good that do this live stream simultaneously, YouTube and Facebook, and it will be on Bilibili, Chinese SNS media. It'll be on Bilibili too. All right, thank you very much for everyone. So I hope to see you tomorrow. And everyone have a great day, have a great afternoon, have a great evening, and have a good night. Thank you very much. My name is Yogetsu Akasaka. I'm a Japanese Zen Buddhist monk and also live looping artist. Thank you very much everyone again, and I hope to see you tomorrow.